What's up, guys? Welcome back to a video with your boy Dion. In today's video, we're going to be talking about something like I really don't be touching on. It's kind of more of my entrepreneurial side of myself, but I want to explain to you guys what I do and how I do it. And I pretty much just want to explain why I ended up getting this Mercedes-Benz C300. So stay tuned, like, subscribe, show your boy some love, and we're going to jump right into it, and I'll explain to you why I end up getting this luxury Mercedes-Benz, man. Let me start off by saying I do like Mercedes-Benz as a company. I like how they make their cars. They're very fast, very fun cars. But that's not the only reason why I decided to go ahead and purchase this car. There's other factors that lie within it, and it's more entrepreneurial than you guys might think. I mean, obviously, most people might not even think about a car because most times when you get a car, it is a liability and it's not an asset, but I'm trying to turn this vehicle into an asset. At the same time, I get to have a nice vehicle that I get to drive and have fun with, and just a lot of fun that I can do with this and a lot of things I can do with this vehicle, and I'm just excited to do it in this. So here's the interior right here. Oh, snap. It's very nice and clean. Just got it. Got some new seat covers and floor mats back there. I haven't put them in soon. I'll probably put them in this video. Put this wheel cover in, Mickey Mouse one. Mercedes-Benz, you already know. And here's the key right here. It's very nice. So all my other keys, my truck, my Jeep key, everything. It's really nice. And let me turn this down so I don't get no copyright issues. But this car is just really nice and very luxurious. It's really, really fast, guys. And the reason why I truthfully bought this car is because I'm actually making this one of my workers. Now you guys are probably asking, what am I talking about? How can I make a car of one of my workers? Sounds ridiculous, right? I know it does, but there's a method to my madness, guys, and stay tuned with me right here. So there's these new platforms, because we're in 2022, guys, so there's a lot of ways to make money nowadays. Just putting that out there before I start explaining myself. So there's these new platforms where you can pretty much rent your car out, your personal vehicle out, and you can make some passive income in a way, like semi-passive income, because it's not totally passive because there's some things that you have to do before you give your car over. So I mean, obviously you can be totally safe with your car and like you don't put yourself at risk. But yeah, these platforms include Turo, Hire a Car, and Get Around. So these platforms are pretty much for residential people like me, people that are just trying to make a little side income on their car. And what you do is you just put the car up there for rent, and you choose how much you want to rent it out for each day, and you start renting out, making some passive income. So the plan that I had for this car was to rent it out for maybe 15 to 20 days a month, and put it up for like $50-$60 a day, which would equate to like $1,000+ maybe $1,500, depending on how good I do that month. And this could really be a great asset for me while I get to drive a nice Mercedes-Benz and just have a lot of fun with it. The car is really, really nice on the outside. It has a Mercedes-Benz symbol, of course, as you guys know, and it's really a clean car. Got it for a great deal. And in the used car market right now, it's really crazy. Like the prices on these on cars like this are just jacked up, and it's just ridiculous. And it's just a great car overall. Like nice brakes, nice rotors, everything's looking good on the wheels. A nice fresh coat of paint. This is a fresh car, and I think I could do a lot. And I did a lot of research on Turo, and I've seen that Mercedes-Benz C300s and Mercedes-Benz C-classes just run out really well. So that's why I ended up getting this. I mean, there was a lot of options out there I could have got. I could have went for like a Toyota because they're very reliable. I could have went for like a Nissan. I could have went for a Mazda. It was a lot of options, but I decided to go with this because, like, when you want to get into this business, you want to get something that it's kind of like Airbnb. When people go on Airbnb, they only don't get an Airbnb for investment purposes and business purposes. Sometimes they get an Airbnb so they can also have they have somewhere to go and vacation at, like another house where they can also go and just have fun at. So that's what I kind of like took that idea from that business and put it into this. So I got a car that I like, and I like to have fun with and drive with, and just it'd be a great car for me and myself overall. And obviously, it's gonna do good on the Turo platform because it's a Mercedes-Benz, and you know, everyone loves the Mercedes-Benzes. So this is the reason why I was able to get this car. And you guys were wondering how I was able to get this car at such a young age, is because my credit is good. Simple as that. I can't really, you know, try to tell you there's some method to getting the car when you're young. You just gotta have good credit, and I happen to have good credit, so that's how I was able to get the car. And probably get some aftermarket modifications on. I got to get this cleaned up and stuff like that. I'll get buying new ones. And but after I do that, it'll be good to go. I mean, I want to make it look a little bit nicer, a little bit different. I mean, it's very clean right now, of course, but I gotta add my own sound to it, add my own, you know, thing to it. It can't just be the basic dude. But yeah, so that's pretty much gonna wrap up the video, guys. That's my next business, my next entrepreneurial venture. I mean, I don't know if you guys really like this type of content, but I mean, I'm trying to move away from, like, not really move away from, but I'm trying to, like, you know, try some new things on my YouTube channel, because recently my videos haven't been getting the most views. So I'm just gonna test out some new ideas, some new thoughts, like some business things that I do, and things like that in nature. So this is just gonna be something new that I'm gonna try doing, some business stuff, showing you guys that at least. I mean, I'm already doing business stuff on a daily basis, but I'm gonna start showing you guys that. So I mean, if you wanna learn about that, go ahead, give a like, leave a comment down below, and of course, subscribe to my channel. What's up, guys? I'm heading over to my first Turo trip. Heading over right now. It's for 2 days. I literally put it up yesterday for 2 hours and somebody got it. I was on vacation the other day, so I had it on snooze. I took it off snooze yesterday, and like at like 2, and then at like 6 or 7, or not even 6, like 5. Somebody picked it up for today, for Saturday and Sunday, I think, for the rest of the weekend, pretty much. So that's where I'm going right now to drop this off to him, and yeah. Just wanted to let you guys know I got my first Turo trip within the first 2 hours of me having the car up there. So it looks like the Mercedes-Benz is going to be a pretty profitable one, hopefully. So stay tuned for that. Yeah. Heading over to the car right now. I just mind my business. At the time I ain't kidding. Alright, but yeah, I'm just driving over to drop the car off right now. Filled up the tank. It's on full. I took 67 or 64 pictures, and now I'm just driving over there now. Nice and smooth. It's gonna take me 40 minutes because I'm like 40 minutes from the airport. Hopefully, it don't take too much of the gas away, because this car only takes premium gas. I just figured that out right now. As I was filling up the gas tank, I opened up and I seen the gas cap. It says only 93 premium gas, which is kind of hurting right now because premium gas is $5 right now, so that sucks. But yeah, no big deal. We're driving over there, and then I'll show you the process once we get there and everything, and show you what you gotta do once you get there. But make sure if you're gonna do Turo, you take a whole bunch of pictures of every part of your car, because I heard online that if you don't take every picture of every part of the car and it's not on the pictures, and some got damaged that wasn't in the pictures, then they can't help you, because they don't know what it actually looked like before you handed the car off to the renter. So make sure if you're gonna do Turo that you take a whole bunch of pictures, and that's what I did. I took 67, I think, every part of the car, inside, outside, you know, everything kind of like that. I forgot to put the seat covers on, but I mean, he's rated 4.95 stars on the thing, and I think it'll still be fine. Like, I think it'll treat my car right. He said he's been driving for 26 years. He's an Army veteran. Like, he's gonna try. I'm pretty sure he's gonna treat my car right. And he got all good reviews. I was reading all his reviews, and people were saying he's a good renter. So I have no doubt in my mind this guy's not gonna take care of my car. I took a bunch of pictures, so if he does accidentally get into like a little fender bender or something like that, then I have pictures of everything, and I'll be able to just, you know, submit a claim through Turo. And yeah, so stay tuned, y'all. Alright, guys, so I just dropped off my car. He seemed like a pretty good guy. He was 4 years old. I'm pretty sure he's gonna treat my car right. I was down here in Philly, but he had all good ratings, so I have like pretty high standards for this one. And actually, since because my drop-off location was the airport, but he asked me to deliver it to his house, so he actually paid me an extra $50 in cash because he told me last minute, kinda, which is great. So I made an extra $50 in cash, and now we're out of here, and we'll see once we get it back what's the condition of the car, and you know, everything like that. So stay tuned. All right, guys, it's Sunday. I just got my car back. Everything seems to be in good shape. Drives fine. Looks pretty nice and clean. Actually, well, on the outside it's a little bit dirty. I could charge him for a car wash fee, like a cleaning car fee, but I decided not to because when I got to his house, as you guys remember in that last clip, I had filled it up before I started driving over it, so the gas tank actually dropped down to 3/4 instead of full tank, and he actually filled it all the way back up to full tank. So I think it's a fair deal, and I just felt as though I shouldn't charge him for it, so I'm not gonna do that. But everything's good. The only thing he did was take off the wheel cover. It's back there. I'll have to put it back on. It's just annoying to put them on, but it's not no big deal. That's nothing crazy. Car is perfect, and of course, I cashed out on my money. So, could this be a great hustle? Of course it can, and I'm definitely putting some eggs into this basket. Not gonna lie, because I went out and got this car, so I definitely put some eggs into this basket. And would I recommend it to the other people? I definitely would. And in your city, you definitely want to research what cars do well in your city, and then go out and get a car. Or I mean, if you have a car that you just don't use, go ahead and throw it up on Turo. You have nothing to lose. I mean, yeah, that's a lot. You guys do got something to lose, but it's a good little way to make a little side income. So I definitely would recommend it, guys. Peace. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and show your boy some love, man. I'm gonna start posting some business content, and I hope you guys enjoy it. This is some ways that you guys can start making some money right now, and you know, changing your lifestyle, improving your lifestyle, and you're on your way to financial freedom, man. Well, maybe not financial freedom, but like being in a good spot financially. Let's put it that way. So like, subscribe, see y'all.